Thank you for joining Charlie and I today. We want to talk to you about what exactly is a psychic medium. So many times people have come to me and wanting my services but don't quite understand exactly how it works or what it is and what the difference is between a psychic and a medium. So what is it, Char? What is it? Tell them at home. So a psychic works in the physical realm. They are able to connect soul to soul and to be able to bring you evidence of your past, things that are going on in your life right now, and what you have lined up for yourself, okay? And it's very similar with the way that they receive the information that a mediumship works, but the mediumship is actually connecting to the other realm, the spirit side, heaven, where our souls go when we are no longer here. So with that being said, connecting with your loved ones in spirit, the evidence comes through very similarly. However, they provide us evidence of themselves and who they were to you. They could use anything. They could talk about their personality, the way they live their life, their character, their physical description. My favorite, some of your absolute favorite memories with them. And what I like to do as I'm giving you the evidence from your loved ones is also explain to you how they are with you now. And oftentimes people realize through this mediumship reading that they don't need me to do the work. So it's great. They understand from our time together that spirit is always there. They're always listening and that they don't miss any of your big moments. So after I provide you the evidence and tell you how they're with you now, I give you any loving messages that they have from the other side. At times, this could be that you're going through something and you needed a little extra support and you're not sure how to navigate through the times that you're going through right now. So it's interesting. You don't necessarily have to believe in all of the woo-woo, understand the mechanics of how it works, or even tell me anything about who you wanted to connect with before you book your reading. Sometimes in the recent, at times people have emailed me or left a message on my voicemail and said, hey, I booked, I want to connect with this person, and something about that person that gives me evidence. And I really love when you don't do that. So the best thing that we can do is just to book the reading and through intention, let your loved ones know that you want them to show up that day, that you want to hear from them. Now, any good medium cannot guarantee that your particular loved one is going to come through. However, with the intention and the great need for you to have a conversation, usually it happens without you having to give the information to the medium of who you want to talk to. I've had clients come with bags of belongings. Can you hold this? Photos, all of that. And you know, that is the practice of psychometry, and although it works, it's actually a psychic connection versus a mediumship connection. So I would much rather you actually not tell me anything, not bring anything, and just allow spirit to work the way that they like to work. I trust them. I know through the years of doing mediumship demonstrations and in-person readings, what I'm comfortable with and what I need. So with that being said, you know, don't worry too much of how it works and just, you know, have a healthy level of skepticism, but not be too closed off. Don't overshare. This is your time to hear from your loved one. So to get the most out of your time with a medium, whether it be myself or anyone else that you choose to work with, the best part of having that connection is to allow the medium to give you that information. A simple yes, a simple no, or a simple I don't know, I don't remember, I can't recall at that particular moment is fine. I love how it works, right? So as I'm receiving the information, I may not know exactly what I'm talking about, but I will give you evidence that is irrefutable from your loved one. Just as an example, yesterday I had a lovely lady who, it was a phone reading, and so I can't see her face, I can't see anything as far as reaction or physical description of her, any markings on her. I got the symbol for in remembrance of me, okay? And as I got the symbol in remembrance of me, I was brought to a big yellow sunflower. I knew that I also had already validated the relationship between mother and father. So as I'm giving her this information, she knows exactly what I'm talking about. She had recently that week got a tattoo for her mom. It was in remembrance of her mother that had a sunflower included in this tattoo. Okay, so Spirit is so clever as to how they bring the information, and it is just my job to relay exactly what I get, and I don't need to tell a story around it. When we're talking with Spirit and giving you information that is important to how you are with you now and any loving messages, sometimes the evidence will also be part of those messages for you. I have a purpose with my mediumship readings, and that is to provide you with as much empowerment and healing necessary for you to continue on your journey. Your loved ones are truly with you as you're going through life. So what does a mediumship reading provide to you? A mediumship reading provides you evidence that your loved one is still with you as you are navigating through life. When things come up that you would ordinarily want to call your mom, call your Uncle Charlie, go visit your best friend, or even a spouse that you had always made your decisions about. And how do we move forward with the care of our children, with our future, our big decisions, with moves and life and all of that. You can always ask them in your mind. You don't have to speak the words out loud. You can write it on a piece of paper, in a journal. I recommend that people continue to talk to their loved ones as much as possible and be open to the signs. If you have not established a sign with your loved one, you can do it today. Some of us are looking for signs, and we actually don't recognize them because we're too in our head. We're looking for signs, but we're looking for something that would absolutely smack us in our face. And I understand that. I did the same as well. So with my uncle, I established a sign that I would need a yellow heart, and that with this yellow heart that he would send it to me on the days that I just needed love and encouragement. If I needed something more, like I was shopping for a new car, that's something that we always did together. And hey, I need you to tell me or to show me that now is the time, that this is the right place, that you're involved, that things are going to happen the way that it always did. Please send me a sign and let me know. And I would always come across that sign. Or you might just get like the deal that you didn't even imagine because you asked for that help, and knowing that they're there and part of the process. So that's how I work with signs and spirit in my day-to-day life. So we've pretty much gone on. This is an episode packed full of information on what exactly a psychic medium is, how they work, and how you can connect with your loved ones. You're doing the lickings. You're doing the lickings, and it's too much. And I'm gonna bribe this puppy with a treat. Shh. Don't tell anybody that's how I got her to sit still.